There's just not a lot of properties for sale either. That was throughout the month of September. So nationally, prices were up around...
Different, because a decline in prices doesn't necessarily mean that buying a house is more affordable. The policy interest rate set by the central bank.
0.9% in October. The gains were driven by Perth with a jump of 1.6%.
If inflation
as well
is
as Brisbane.
more than where the central banks want it to be, then it may raise the policy rate.
Good morning, Paul. It's another simple equation of supply versus demand. Migration is up here in Australia.
It may be
There's
more
a really
affordable to continue renting than to buy a property.
0.6% in the last 12 months.
Introducing our group member, Nordini Ilyasha binti Muhammad Suhaili, matrix number 297343. Shasha Izzati binti Samsul Nizam, matrix number 299186. Po Jingting, matrix number 298639. And Muhammad Kujatul Adib bin Shamsuddin, matrix number 297433.
Property price is a significant issue in Malaysia. The principle of supply and demand refers to the ability of people to pay for real estate coupled with the relative scarcity of real estate. The property values will be driven up by the condition of high demand coupled with a certain purchasing power and a short supply due to the scarcity of land. In contrast, the property's value will experience a drop when people demand less of it while more supply enters the market. Nowadays, home buyers continue resisting raising property price. It is because the increasing of rate of interest uptick in demand is on the horizon as Malaysia's inflation persists.
We move to the next part, which is factors that influence high property prices. First of all, economic growth, which is regions experiencing strong economic growth tend to have higher property prices. Job opportunities, rising incomes, and a thriving local economy can drive demand for housing, leading to increased property values. Second, population growth. Areas experiencing population growth due to factors like migration, natural population increase, or urbanization may see increased demand for housing, leading to higher property prices. Third is infrastructure development, which is improved infrastructure such as new roads, public transportation, or other amenities can enhance the desirability of an area, leading to increased demand and higher property prices. And lastly is global factor, which is global economic conditions, geopolitical events, and international investor activity can also impact property prices, especially in major cities that attract foreign investment.
The location of a residential property in a city directly affects its market price. Each location represents different values in variables such as accessibility, neighborhood, traffic, socio-economic level, and proximity to green areas. Location incorporates employment possibilities as well as other leisure and recreational advantages. First factor is accessibility and transport. The location and land use theory suggests that accessibility is an essential factor in the value of residential land and in changes in this value. Residential property value increases with good accessibility when there are many transports provided to go to anywhere. Properties located near popular amenities such as schools, shops, and public transport tend to be more valuable than those that are located further away. The closer a property is to these amenities, the more attractive it is to buyers and the higher its value. Second factor is economic conditions. The economic condition of an area can also impact the value of a property. For example, properties located in areas with a strong economy and high employment rate tend to be more valuable than those located in areas with a weak economy and high unemployment rate. For example, Seni Mon Kiara apartment complex in Kuala Lumpur that is sold at 10 million because of the amenities they provided such as jacuzzi pools, children's pool, function rooms, and a sculpture garden. Exclusivity, privacy, and security are vital in Seni, with each unit having its private lift lobby. Each typical unit has 3 parking bays and it is really connecting to the city and highway, so the demand is very high.
To summarize, the rising trend in housing prices has created a persistent problem for every home buyers. According to data, over half of the population faces significant obstacles and hurdles in house ownership and must rely on government assistance. This problem has contributed to the rise of home dumping. This country's inflation is also caused by the policy of raising the minimum wages to 1,500 ringgit from 1,200 ringgit previously. Furthermore, the cost of the increase in building expenses is also related to global difficulties, such as the subject of conflict between Ukraine and Russia, which is the reason for the increase in the price of iron, cement, and sand. However, the government's policy might gradually solve the housing price issue by implementing actions through financial or fiscal policy to stabilize the economy and strengthen consumer purchasing power. At the same time, if global concerns quiet down, the economy will recover and stabilize.
Nama saya Aisyah Amira.
Call me Madam Wei.
Seorang penyewa di kawasan ni.
For property currently is very high. I think if they say you want to purchase property, you need to have. I believe it should be. We have to have dual income. For family, if this is as an individual, I need to work harder or I need to get a very high salary in order to purchase a property.
Apakah sebab utamanya Pak Cik rasa menyumbang kepada peningkatan harga tanah semakin tinggi?
Government control. Government control ni.
Government control.
Dan especially kawasan ni, faktor dia antaranya sebabkan fasiliti. Contohnya macam kawasan ni dia semuanya dia connected by highway and dia ada banyak fasiliti macam pengangkutan awam and dia punya fasiliti macam ada sekolah, ada kedai-kedai pemeriksaan pun walking distance, so banyaklah fasiliti dia. That's why memudahkan orang kawasan ni.
Sebab apa harga tanah makin tinggi ya Kak rasa? Sebab permintaan dari orang
First, I think is the inflation currently in the overall market. Another one is the accessibility to the property, accessibility to the normal amenity like near to MRT station, near to town or near to the place that I work. So that's why the property will increase based on these factors.
Jangan dengan untuk lewat tak sampai 6 km harga dah.
Kenapa harga dia berbeza tu?
Bila dekat dengan tahun permintaan ini
dari lagi mahal.
Supply less than demand.
Barang sewa kot sebab sekarang kan harga barang pun makin tinggi. So kos secara diri tu tinggi lah. So macam nak beli rumah tu lambat lagi lah.
Pendapatan saya rendah, lepas tu kos dia tinggi. So saya nak dapat duit tu dari mana? Lepas tu, tapi kalau untuk kawasan ni pula, kawasan ini punya kuasa beli pun dia rendah sebab generasi, especially generasi saya yang baru nak start sebuah keluarga for example ataupun start kerjaya, diorang lah yang akan beli rumah tanah di kawasan ini. So
Terima kasih banyak.
Terima kasih.
terima kasih.